I am here with Diana Wilson. I'm really excited to chat a little bit today, kind of about your experience so far working with us and working with our agency, StudioPTBO. Diana, how did you discover our agency? Like, how did you get connected with us in the first place?
Well, to be honest, it was Aldo.
Okay.
Aldo, for some reason, I clicked on the Facebook ad and then he connected with me. And at the beginning, I totally thought it was fake because he was super nice. And I was like, and we were both Colombians. And I was like, is this a scam or what the heck? Right.
Yeah. Okay.
A
Okay.
little bit hesitant, but we talked quite a bit and he gave me some references and everything. And I everything that he told me sounded too good to be true. So I was
Okay.
like, okay, so how is this? And we started working almost immediately, actually. After I checked references and everything, we started working right away.
Awesome. Awesome. So you said you checked references. Like, when you said it was like it felt good, too good to be true. Like, what exactly about the process felt good, too good to be true?
Well, when he told me that basically you guys were going to give me warm leads, that you guys were going to kind of pre-check all the leads, because I used to work before with sync leads. They were
Okay.
totally cold leads, right? So I
Oh,
had to call them over and make sure, like, so it wasn't warm leads at all. So that's what I was used to before. And when
mhm.
he said, no, we will warm up the leads for you, I was like, no way.
So you like the fact that we call them and we qualify them before kind of handing them over to you.
Yes, yes, because my life is a total hurricane all the time.
Mhm.
So if I take that off of my plate, it helps me to focus into the stuff that it's important. Like this is a very important part of the funnel, but if I have this extra time to do something else, it helps me to grow, right?
Mhm.
So I love that part of the program.
Well, talk to me a little bit about like what you're like, because you started with us, I think, end of December. We're now in March. You've been with us for like a little over 90 days. Like,
Yes.
what's the experience been like so far? Because I'm looking at like your pipeline. It looks like you have well over, 25 appointments in your pipeline that have actually been like pre-qualified. And I heard that you've already closed a deal. So maybe like walk me through that. Like, how many people are you actively working with the program so far?
Okay, so with the program, from those I only have two people that I'm actively kind of working with.
Cool.
I asked the ladies, Ale and Gabi, to
Yep.
stop doing the buyers leads,
Okay.
because even though they are cheaper, to me they were kind of junky. So I was like,
Okay.
I don't want that. I much rather pay a little bit more,
Mhm.
but I prefer to just go on the seller side. And
Yeah.
so all of those buyer leads are kind of, and with this kind of market,
It's
it makes it
harder.
really, really hard to
Yep.
try to work just with buyers. I say, I've been a buyer's agent for 4 years. I
Mhm.
want to start changing to a seller's agent, right?
Yeah. So you want to shift your marketing. That totally makes sense.
Exactly. Yes. So that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And so Sultan Duras, which is one that you guys gave me, it was awesome. Like, you gave me the appointment. I called him, we chat, we kind of clicked, and I went to his place. I give him an actual, because I'm 39 going on 70, because
Okay.
I like that in-person meetings. I like to
Yeah.
actually
Which is
interact
good.
with people. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how we did it. And it worked out really, really well. And sorry. And then we put his house for sale. What was it, like 3 weeks ago? And it
Okay.
took 7 days in the market, and that's it.
And it's sold. And how, if you don't mind me
It's
asking, how much did it sell for?
it sold for 1.1.
Okay. So you sold a $1.1 million listing. Obviously it was more expensive to acquire these leads, but like, were you pretty happy with the fact that we were willing to kind of shift and make changes to go all in on seller for you to kind of get you, like, to
Yes,
help you market? Okay, cool.
yes.
what has been like your favorite part of working with us so far, other than closing a $1.1 million listing? That's pretty cool within like, less than 90 days. But like what, like other than the results that you've gotten so far, because like, that's paid for the program and some, what have you liked about working with our team so far?
So I have worked with very closely with Aldo, Ale,
Yep.
and Gabi. And I like the fact that they're very easy to work with.
Mhm.
So if I have an idea, I just contact any of them and it's like, oh yes, yes, boom. And then they just accept all my crazy ideas and oh yeah, let's do that. And then
Mhm.
they make it happen. So I like that.
I love that. I love that. The listing is a massive win to begin with. So, I'm
Yeah.
really glad that we were able to kind of shift your ad spend over to mainly sellers and kind of like, again, it sounds like that was a really important thing to you where it's like moving from buyer to seller and making that listing a priority. Sound like it was important. So, what's been your favorite part of working together?
Uh, well, to be honest, the first thing of all is that we're like the three of them are Latinos.
Okay.
So it makes it so much easier for me to communicate with them.
Yeah.
Uh, and that was one of the things that are like, oh, I love these, right?
Totally.
'Cause we can speak either language, English or Spanish.
Yeah.
I love the fact that whenever I say something that I need to change, like at the beginning, of course, we're just kind of knowing how everybody likes to work and everything.
Totally.
So I had a few things that are like, oh, you know what? Can we change these? Oh, like when they were talking in the call center, all the guys like, can I please have these? And whatever I wanted to be said or whatever I did not want it to be said, everybody took on it like right away. I
Mhm.
didn't
Mhm.
have to repeat myself twice. Everybody just did it, and it's been awesome. And
I
the
love it.
communication, the fact that whenever I have any kind of doubt or any kind of input, I contact any of them and it's just within a couple of hours, things are done.
Yeah.
So that is one of the things that I love the most.
I appreciate that feedback. We try to hire and we try to, get the best and the brightest in the industry. And, I really love hearing that my team is taking good care of you, because that really matters to me and it's clearly trickling down. So it's absolutely amazing. Diana, I really appreciate your time today. I really appreciate you, you talking a little bit about your experience. I'm really excited to work with you over the next 6, 18, 24 months and continue to see your business grow. Is I guess like, is there anything else that you want to add or like, would you, at this point, would you recommend like our team to family and friends, like and other real
Oh,
estate
yeah.
agents? Okay, cool.
Yes. Yeah. I already had a talk with it was actually an agent from another company. And
Mhm.
he approached me and he said like, well, I noticed there has been some changes to your site and everything. So I told him everything about you guys and he's like, oh, I'm going to contact them, blah, 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 blah. And yes, I'm already doing it.
Well, Diana, I really do appreciate your time today. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day and to sit down and chat with me a little bit about kind of your experience so far. And I'm excited to continue to work with you over the next little while. Really appreciate it.